Alright, welcome back guys. Today we are looking at something new. Tradeify just launched a crypto prop firm. But wait, we don't get excited. We analyze, we break down rules, we understand risk, and we look at structure first. Ready to start? Let's go. Alright guys, let's break this down. So Tradeify allows to trade 24 hours. This means you can swing your position. Long, short, whatever. You can swing. Is it cool? That's so cool, guys. And I really like this option. So I'm futures trader. I prefer to do futures during the day, but I would like to try to position myself and hold this position until I hit my TP on high time frames such as daily, weekly, 4 chart. And what I can do right now, I can just trade this on crypto prop firm, because I'm going to repeat this again. Yeah, I used to trade ES and gold, and that's so cool and it works so good with my strategy, but charts are the same everywhere. Candlesticks are the same everywhere. If your strategy works on ES or gold or NQ, it's going to work on Bitcoin, for example. And this is what I'm going to do with crypto. I'm going to trade my model on high time frame and lower time frame. I don't need to be worried about to close my position by 5 p.m., by 4 p.m. I'm going to just swing this. Is it cool? Yes, that's so cool. Also, guys, it's very important to mention, so you're not allowed to trade with NinjaTrader or Tradeify. You will execute your position on DX platform. If you want to learn more about DX platform, Tradeify has all available information on their website. Just go on Help Center on Tradeify website, click DX platform guide, and it will show you how to execute on their platform. So, guys, you're very welcome. Well, guys, Tradeify Crypto has 3 paths to funding. 2-step evaluation, 1-step evaluation, instant funding. And the question is not going to be which one is better in this video. The question is going to be which fits your personality and risk model. So let's try to answer this question. 2-step evaluation. Pretty cheap option, really affordable option. If you're going to use code Lumi, you're going to get extra discount to this price. It consists 2 phases. As said before, we can see this in our name, 2-step evaluation. So, complete 2 phases. Hit 10% profit in phase 1, then 5% of profit in phase 2. And after this, you're going to get funded. Next, guys, 1-step evaluation. Faster path to funding, but you still need to prove Tradeify that you can trade. You need to pass evaluation. So you need to hit 12% of profit target in single phase with end of the day trading drawdown. So it's nice option for consistent traders who wants to get funded pretty quickly. And last option, guys, instant funding. Like, I don't see reason to talk about this instant funding. This means you're going to skip evaluation phase, you're going to be immediately funded. All right, guys, let's talk about 2-step evaluation first. So I already mentioned before, is the most affordable option that Tradeify offers, but it's also very important to mention you're going to have one-time fee. What do I mean by this? So you're going to take your time. You don't need to be in rush. You don't need to pass for 1 month. You don't need to pass for 2 months. All you're going to pay is $60 without discount, or you can use code Lumi to get 40% off. So this means you pay just once and you can take your time passing evaluation. It can be 1 month, it can be 2 months, it can be 6 months. Take your time. Well, guys, phase number 1. Profit target is 10% of account size. You're going to have daily drawdown, which is 3% end of the day drawdown. Maximum drawdown is going to be 6%, which is going to be static. Once again, time limit, unlimited. Since you have one-time fee, you're not going to be charged for 2nd month, 3rd month, and so on. Well, guys, once you pass your phase 1, you're going to switch to phase 2, where your profit target is going to be 5% of account size. Still same daily drawdown and maximum drawdown. Once again, you're not going to be charged for 2nd month, 3rd month, and so on. Alright, guys, we just talked about 2-step evaluation. Let's switch to 1-step evaluation. So the price starts at $70 without discount. Also, one-time fee. You are not going to be charged for 2nd, 3rd, 4th month. You can take your time passing your evaluation. The main difference is you're going to have 1 step and your profit target is going to be 12% of your account size. Daily drawdown, 3% end of the day. Same as we had on a 2-step evaluation. Maximum drawdown is going to be 6% end of trade trailing. We're going to talk about this later today. Once again, time limit unlimited because you're going to take your time. You have one-time fee. You don't need to worry about like if you're going to be charged for 2nd month, 3rd month, and so on. So example, we have 50K account. 12% of account size is going to be $6,000. This means once our account size is 56K, $56,000, we passed our account. Drawdown trails up with your high watermark after each trade closed. Once again, it's not intraday trading drawdown, which moves with your unrealized P&L. Your drawdown is going to move with your closed trade, not unrealized P&L. Once again, end of trade trailing. Let's dive into end of trade trailing maximum drawdown, because it sounds crazy, it sounds something new to us, right? Let's cover this. So once again, we have, let's say we bought 100K account. We have trading maximum loss limit at $6,000. This means our maximum loss limit trails based on highest balanced reach. But right now, guys, wait, it's very important to mention. Once the trading maximum loss reaches the starting balance, it locks. It's not going to move anymore. It's going to stay there. All right, guys, let's take a look example. Trade number 1. We made $1,000. Account balance right now is 101K, right? Because we initially had 100K account. The maximum loss trails from 94 because we had $6,000 trading maximum loss limit, right? So 100K minus 6 equals 94K. So since we made $1,000, it's going to move from 94K to 95K. Second trade on this account, we made $2,000. Our account balance right now 103K. Since we made $2,000 and our previous maximum loss limit was at 95K, we're going to add $2,000 and right now it's $97,000. Third trade on this account. Let's say we took a loss, which is $4,000 loss. So our account balance was 103K. We're going to subtract 4,000. It equals 99,000 right now, but our maximum loss limit is not going to move. It's still 97K. Right, guys? Trading rules. I hope it's not going to be hard for you to follow them. Alright? Micro scalping, so you need to hold the trade at least for 20 seconds, not less, otherwise you're going to break the rule number 1. Trading bots. You can use trading bot as long as it's your bot, no problem. If it helps you, perfect, amazing. No hedging, guys. Simple rule. Everyone break it for some magical reason. Please be smart. Follow this rule. And an activity rule, guys, you need to place at least one trade within 30 days. If you're not going to place at least one trade within 30 days, they're going to close your account. 4 rules, not hard to follow. Trust me. Trust me. And let's talk about daily drawdown, maximum drawdown again, because I guess it's an important topic and probably a bit confusing, especially if you came from futures prop firm. Let's cover this again. Daily drawdown. Your account cannot lose more than 3% of your account size within a single trading day. We know this as daily loss limit, right? Not hard. We know this already, right? How it works, the daily limit resets at the start of each new trading day. If your account equity drops below the daily limit at any point during the day, your account will be closed. Your account cannot fall below the starting balance minus 6% at any time. That's it. Simple, right? Static drawdown. 2-step evaluation, right? We remember that our maximum drawdown is static on 2-step evaluation account. This means your maximum drawdown limit is fixed and never moves, never changes. And something new to us, end of trading drawdown. We have this on 1-step evaluation. This means your drawdown is going to move only after you close your trade. It's not based on the unrealized P&L. It's not based on your end of the day P&L. Once you close your trade, your drawdown is going to be moved. It's pretty new to us as futures traders, but I kind of like it. So I close my trade. I know if I'm in trade, I don't need to be worried. Okay, I'm sitting in my long and suddenly it dropped to my break even and my drawdown right now moved as well. No, I don't need to care about this. So at this point, I know once my trade is going to be closed, it's going to be moved. Perfect? Perfect. And last option, instant funding. So we already know about this option on Tradeify accounts, which is Lightning funded account on futures prop firm, right? It's similar, instant funding for crypto. So this means you're going to skip evaluation phase, you're going to get immediately funded account. So this means you're not going to have profit targets, you're not going to have minimum trading days to request payout, and you're going to have 80% profit split. It's not only for instant funding, it's for 1-step, it's for 2-step, it's for instant funding, you're going to have 80% profit split. Keep this in mind. And you're going to have consistency score. Consistency score, interesting name, but it's basically consistency rule. You're not going to have on your 1-step or 2-step funded account. You're going to have this on instant funding account. Pretty similar to Lightning funded account, right? Let's break this down. Guys, if you don't know how to calculate your consistency rule, go on funded.now and use my tool. I created a calculator which calculates this for you. You just need to enter your P&L over here and it will let you know how much you need to make to meet your consistency rule. We're talk about static drawdown, we're talk about end of trade trading drawdown, but what about instant funding? What kind of drawdown is going to be there, right? So your maximum drawdown trails are based on your end of day balance snapshot taken at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. As you make profits, your drawdown goes up at the end of each trading day. So are you familiar with this, guys? Of course. Of course, guys, we're familiar with this. End of day trading drawdown. We know this from futures trading. We know this from gross, select, Lightning funded accounts. 50,000 account. Day number 1 starts at $50,000. Your drawdown set at 47,000. Let's say by the end of the day we made $1,500. This means our end of the day balance right now, $51,500. So day number 2, you have new drawdown, which is once again based on your end of the day drawdown. It goes up by $1,500. So it used to be $47,000. Right now it's $48,500. And right now, let's talk about payout luck. Let's talk about consistency score. I would say consistency score is just funny because it's just fancy name of consistency rule. Do you know what is consistency rule? If you don't know about consistency rule, guys, watch this video because I talk about consistency rule. I share a calculator how to calculate your consistency rule. To request payout from instant funding account, you need to have 20% consistency score. No single day cannot be more than 20% of your total profit. Payout luck. Interesting name, but let's talk about this. Before payout request, trailing drawdown works normally. When you request payout, drawdown locks at your starting balance. After lock, you cannot go below your original account size. It works only for instant funding. If you don't like this for any reason, go with 2-step or 1-step evaluations. Nothing wrong with this. Let's take a look example. We have 50K account. So you made on this account $5,000. This account right now $55,000. So let's say you requested $4,000. Drawdown locks right now at $50,000, your starting balance. So right now you cannot go below your starting balance, which is $50,000. Otherwise, your account will be closed. Like it? Don't like it? So you have different options to get funded with Tradeify crypto. So let's talk about payouts. You're going to have minimum payout, which is $100. How often I can request my payout? As long as you're eligible for payout, take your payout. That's pretty much it. So as I mentioned before, once you pass your account 2-step or 1-step evaluation, you need to have minimum trading days, which is going to be 3 days. If you don't like this for any reason, go with instant funding. You are not going to have any minimum trading days there. Consistency score, consistency rule. So we are not going to have consistency rule on 1 or 2-step evaluations, but exactly same as we have on Lightning funded, we are going to have with instant funding on crypto. 20% consistency rule. There is no maximum payout per cycle, per request. So this means no cap, guys, no limits. So you made money, take your money. But if you want to follow my performance with Tradeify Crypto, once again, I got 2 1-step evaluation accounts. Subscribe to my channel and watch my daily live streams from 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern Time. So I'm going to trade these accounts live on stream. Trade smart, guys. Stay patient and don't let new opportunities distract you from discipline. Wish you good luck, guys. See you soon. Bye, everyone.